Oh, that says live now. Right?
Yeah, go.
Yeah, okay. Okay. I wasn't ready. Hey everybody, welcome to Stinky and Bunny Online. I'm one of your hosts, Stinky, and right over there is my good friend Bunny.
It's me. I'm here.
Nice to see you, Bunny. How you been hanging in?
Bunny's been doing okay.
Good. I like the tie today. I like your choice of tie today.
Thank you. I got fancy tonight. You know, I felt like with this many of our cartoon comic strips completed, like I'm feeling like a big shot.
Oh yeah, you do. Like he's, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't checked out our Stinking Bunny comic strip on the Instagrammer, go ahead and check that out. Even during the show, go ahead and check out.
Yeah, it's sweeping the nation. I mean, it's a very slow sweep, but it's sweeping.
It is. It's slow. It's a very slow sweep, and there's a lot of dust, but we're getting through it slowly but surely. And it's, what is our Instagrammer handle thing?
It's Adams at Stinky and Bunny.
At Stinky. No, I think it's just add the A with the circle.
The A that's protected by the circle. That's like, don't touch this A. Stinky and Bunny.
Does the protected A make a sound?
Not with the protection on. It's just like.
Yeah. Oh, we have a question already here. I was going to say, go ahead and chat with us no matter where you are. Welcome to everybody on the Facebooks. Welcome. We have someone here on Periscopes. And welcome to everybody on the Twitches and the YouTube lives. I got a question here. Did Stinky shave? Yeah, I did. I did grab a razor there one day and did it. But
is that the one I found in the parking lot?
Yeah, it was just sitting there. So you picked it up, and I
yeah, I kind of used it a little bit, but no big deal.
You used it for yourself as well?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about it. It's a little bunny fluff.
Yeah, that's what it is.
There's probably more nasty things on there from whoever had it. Hey, everybody's saying hi to us. Oh, there's great people out there. All right, let's do our theme song.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm Stinky.
I'm Bunny.
And we are really funny.
And this is our show. Hey.
Great. I just got to give you a look there. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, it was weird because you came in, you stopped your line late, and then you started the next one too early.
Yeah.
So you're late and early.
Oh, are we doing notes? Are we doing a note sesh?
Not right now. No, I just wanted to give you that one before it was fresh in my mind. Okay. Don't bother giving me any. I don't care. Great.
All right.
Here we go. Hey. Oh, we didn't get the drinks.
Oh, I did. I got it's been that kind of week. I got a real carrot going on up in here today.
Holy moly, that's something special, huh? Look at that thing. That's the biggest you ever had.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Great. Hey, we got guests. We got some great guests on today.
What?
Yeah, we do. We got 3 of them again.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we got let me read the names here.
Yeah, get them.
Linus Lee, Brandy Little, and John Petrini are here to speak to us today, Bunny.
Oh my gosh, all these people with so much free time.
I know, it's incredible. So you know what? Just looking at the time. Oh, someone loves your scat job there, Bunny.
Oh, thank you so much. I practiced.
Nice. I've never heard him practice at all, but maybe you do sometimes.
I'm gonna scat while you introduce the guest.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's start me off with a little scat while I go.
You're supposed to be introducing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, he lives in Chicago. He's working from home because of the pandemic. He bought an exercise bike recently. He has no pets or children. Grew tomatoes on his porch this summer. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Linus Lee.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas.
Linus.
Stinky Bunny.
Linus.
So good to see you.
So
Yeah,
good
nice
to see you.
Thanks for having me on.
Well, thank you for coming on our show.
Yeah, we should be thanking you for coming on our show more than.
Hey, it's a pleasure.
Sometimes it's kind of hard to find people to do this.
Yeah,
stuff.
a lot of people are real choosy about who they hang out with, and I'm glad you are not that choosy.
Not buying it.
Yeah, and a lot of people too. Our problem is too now that we're out in the internet and stuff like that. We ask people to be on the show and they have a chance to look at what we do first, which is not in our favor.
That's a big problem with the internet in general.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody sees everything that you do all the time, right?
All the time. Even stuff you don't know that they see you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're being watched, Linus?
I don't think I'm that paranoid about that kind of thing. I mean, I feel like every time you hear about something that somebody revealed that they're tracking, I'm like, yeah, they're tracking that. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Are you the type of person who puts a thingy over your camera when you're not doing stuff?
No.
Well, then they've got you already, friend.
I mean, I figure if you're that smart, it's probably for a good reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the thing is about the cover up thing for the camera too, like you don't need to buy anything because you just go like this, right?
Yeah. You just stay there.
Yeah. You just do that and then you're gone anyway.
Yeah.
So you got that.
It's probably something I should be more cautious about than I am, but
yeah,
it's one of these things that's like, I feel like everything that could be known about you is already out there. So,
yeah. Well, that's the thing. I feel like, all these things, these devices and stuff like that. Oh, they're all listening to you or watching you. But really, I really think that people have better stuff to do.
I have to imagine minimally there are people who are more interesting than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to think if someone was watching us all the time, we'd be famous.
Yeah, if you had a choice between watching one of us, who would I would guess Bunny would probably get the most people watching if you're picking just between the three of us.
Yeah,
I guess that's fair. Just because of his look.
I'm cute.
He's got a look. He's got a look.
I'm fuzzy. I draw. All those things.
Basic plaid. Nothing.
Yeah. Linus, if you could watch somebody 24/7, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a good question. 24/7. Leaving aside any sort of like prurient interest, they have their privacy, but a camera follows them around and
no bathroom stuff.
No bathroom stuff. Exactly. Oh, that's a tough one.
With bathroom stuff, they'll change your answer at all. That's
no,
the thing.
no. I mean,
how about two people? One, no bathroom stuff. The other, only bathroom stuff.
Because I feel like once you open the bathroom stuff door, you're getting more than you want.
Yeah.
Anyway, right? You're not just getting the things you might be interested in. You're also going to get the stuff that you don't really want to know about that person.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I gotta say though, Linus, you got some pretty interesting stuff going on here in your life though, really. So maybe we do want to watch you. Like I would love to see you growing tomatoes on your porch.
That was an interesting experience. I've not done that before. My porch really only gets sun for part of the day, but it got huge all of a sudden and was just full of tomatoes. It was a really, really great experience. I'm trying to figure out what else I might put out there.
I got news for you though. We all only get sun for part of the day.
Oh, this is true. This is very true.
Yeah. How many? Are you surrounded by tomatoes right now? Are there too many tomatoes?
I had to freeze a bunch because I couldn't eat them all.
They're feasible.
Yeah, you cut off the the cut off parts and just put it in the freezer whole. And apparently, once you take them out, you can just run them under the sink, and the skin will just come off, and you can make pasta or spaghetti, whatever whatever.
Are you afraid that the tomatoes see you as a vengeful god?
Perhaps. I mean, there was a little bit of a battle with it as it got out of control and was a little bit too spindly and trying to make sure
smite. It was time to smite.
And then it got mildew for a while, which was something that was a real problem, and I had to spray it with some things. And then I just clutch its fruit from it and take it away into the house.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I'm debating for next year. Maybe I could do something leafier, or maybe some carrots.
Hey, now we're talking.
Yeah.
A carrot straight out of the ground. That's good stuff.
Now, I got you bought also here in your introduction, you said you bought an exercise bike recently. How's that?
Yes. I need to assemble it. It's in a bike and a box back there behind me. But I've been just like, given how the first several months of this year have gone, and I live in Chicago, it's going to be -20 for 2 or 3 months. Yeah. I was really concerned about pent up energy. So it was one of those things, and they weren't really available for a while because everybody else thought the exact same thing this summer, with people not going to gyms anymore, things of that nature. Yep. But finally, I located one. I'm really psyched about that. Once I get it put together.
The great thing about those things, though, you got to assemble it and put it beside your bed, because then you can put your clothes on it. I've
heard this theory that it would be an excellent clothes holder.
Yeah. It does a good job. It's funny because like the assembly itself is exercise, so you get a little jump start before you jump in.
Put it away till May at that point once I get that done.
Now, Linus, you said all the gyms are closing. You ever considered getting that bad boy up and running and then maybe charging your neighbors a couple bucks here or there?
I'm thinking about it. It could be a new income source come winter for sure.
Have a nice tomato juice.
If I could make things appropriately, some tomato and water perhaps.
The tomato. Oh, humans love taking a slice of something and putting it in water. And then saying, "Oh, it has the essence of this."
I don't know if you had the tomato water yet.
The big word now is infused waters.
Oh, right? It's infused. Do you think sharks like bite someone surfing and go, "Oh, this ocean is infused with human now"?
I don't know. Yeah, sharks I think would probably very much. I mean, they are it's a buffet for them. They probably just have a little bit of everything.
Oh yeah.
And they go back that guy. Yeah. Little seal, little dolphin.
Oh, a little bit of seal. Yeah, moose boosh, a little bit of seal, some human leg.
Now, we got a question here for you on the Facebooks. Kim said, what's the deal with Vienna beef in Chicago? What's the deal with that? And I'm going to add to that question. Have you ever had Vienna beef infused water?
I'm surprised that I haven't had Vienna beef infused water, because if you think they would have it anywhere, it would be here in Chicago. Vienna beef is it's a sausage, a hot dog. And I think it's been here for a long time. I don't know the exact history, but it's the one that folks swear by if you're going to char grill a hot dog. And there was a factory down the street here for several years that I think just closed recently. So I don't know where they moved the Vienna beef production to, but I think you should check your labels and whenever you're getting your Vienna beefs to see if something changed. Delicious though. I mean, you get it back to easy to fashion to the Chicago dog, which is you've got it's got a lot of different ingredients. You got your celery salt, relish, sport peppers, a dill pickle spear, a slice of tomato. I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Jardiniere?
No, I don't think it specifically has jardiniere. You might find it, but I don't think jardiniere has. But yeah,
Mustard.
it's a quintessential Chicago treat.
How would you infuse that?
Yeah, take the whole thing.
The whole thing. How would you infuse it? You put it in like
you probably chop it up. Chop it up.
Okay. Put it in some cheesecloth and just steep it.
Yeah, squeeze it into like so that the juices flow.
Oh yeah. Now Linus, I want you to picture you got a line out the door. People are coming in. They're paying $2 a pop to ride on your bike, and then they get an ice cold glass of Chicago-style dog-infused water on their way out.
I think I could sell tons of those in the right environment.
Oh yeah.
And if you think about it, if we get it down pat this winter, whenever things reopen next year or the year after that or the year after that, people are going to be hungry for some kind of new sport drink.
That's right. There's a lot of electrolytes in a hot dog infused water.
Well, we'll just put with added electrolytes.
Yeah, we put extra electrolytes.
We'll just say plenty of electrolytes from the Vienna Beefs.
Yeah.
And I just want to mention here, I just got to throw this in here. Sorry. Steven, if you're out there, can you please go ahead and copyright this idea for the.
Yeah, copyright it, Steven. God.
Good. I don't know if we told you this, Linus, but every idea that anybody comes up with on our show does belong to.
Yeah, I'd heard that. I mean,
yeah,
it's my own fault. I should have known better.
Yeah. Also, we're gonna need to confiscate that tomato plant because it's very successful.
It's still out there if you can get to it before I throw it out, and probably later in the week when it hits 30 degrees here.
Linus, I see back there you have a poster with just March on it. Are you a Marchophile?
Oh no, this is the comic adaptation of John Lewis's books. It's called March. Excellent adaptation of an important story of an American icon that passed this year. If you have, I loved it reading it as an adult, but if you have younger folks who you'd like to learn more about the civil rights movement, it's really digestible, and it's a real. I mean, there's things, even though I thought I knew his story fairly well, that are communicated graphically that just really bring home his spirit. It's good stuff.
Now you're saying that's a graphic novel?
Yep.
Is that your favorite type of literature?
I read all kinds of things, but I definitely love comics. I read tons and tons of all different stripe since I was a very young man.
If you could draw a comic, if you could create a comic story telling something from history, what would it be?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know if there's been any books about the comics about the Salem witch trials. That's something I always find really interesting.
What would you call it? It's a one-word title. What would you call it?
Trial.
Trial. I like it.
Trials.
I like
Witches.
Witches.
To the point. Yeah, that's brilliant. Just before we let you go here, I just want Tanya out here had a good name for this infused drink, which is Electrobites.
Oh, nice.
Maybe though we can that's the
Electro.
Maybe you could have chunky bits in it, like coconut water. Sometimes you got
something like a tapioca, like in a tapioca smoothie.
But this is like little balls,
little beads, little beads.
What
of
was
hot
that?
dog.
What was that drink back in the day that had the balls in it?
Back in the day?
Back in the 90s, it had little balls in it. You remember what I'm saying?
Drink with little balls.
It had little balls in it.
Bubble tea. Bubble tea is what
not
you're
bubble.
About.
No, that's a newer fad. This was like in the 90s, and it was in a glass bottle, and it had tiny little balls in it. Everybody get on our messenger.
You got it. We got two people here. Mike Chapman said it was called Balls, BAWLS, but Kim said it was Orbits.
Orbits, baby!
I've never heard of that. I'm going to look that up.
It was Orbits. That's what it was.
Balls of what?
It was, I don't know. It looked like styrofoam beads. And they just spun around in there. Stop. I don't even know what the drink flavor was. Like, what was it? Water with...
I have not heard of this. I really want to check this out.
Little balls in it?
Okay, yeah. If he's got access to Orbit still, let us know and let's try that.
Pay top dollar.
If you can put a picture of Orbits in our messenger, I don't know what you can do in that damn thing, but if you can get a picture of orbits in there, you will get absolutely no prize, but our respect.
Yeah. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? You know what? And Linus, we love talking to you. This has been wonderful. But the time's been ticking, and we should move on to our next guest here, Bunny. Because
Great seeing you guys.
Thank you. Stick around. Don't go.
I'm not leaving. I'm gonna be back here. I'm just gonna go right back there.
Okay. All right. Start building that bike. See if you get it done before we get back to you.
Timing.
We'd love to see that before the end of the show. That'd be great. Let's move on to our next guest now, Bunny. Here we go. Let's see who it is. Hey, someone said, "Where's the recorder?"
I don't know. I misplaced it.
Okay, that's all you need to know.
I'll bring it back next week. We'll have some more recorder music. I could tell by Stinky's face how well it was received.
Yo, yeah. Well, I'm surprised someone asked for it and asked where it was, but whatever. Here we go. Let's our next guest. So give me something for our next guest, though. Scat or whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, she's a traveler, adventurer, lover of life. Please Brandy Little.
Yeah.
Hey, Brandy, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing. It's been a good night so far.
Yeah. Brandy, have you ever tried Orbits?
The gum?
No, the drink with the balls in it.
No, I don't think.
All right. We're just checking.
Great. Good. We want to try this thing. But thank you so much for being here today. So you do a few things, or your three things. You got three things here that you do. But let's go on the first thing here, which is the traveler. So what kind of traveling do you do? Just around town, or is it more of a overall travel deal, or what's going on there?
I prefer to go everywhere in the world, but like right now, I haven't been able to go everywhere, so I just like go more nearby. But yeah, I try to go all over the place.
Oh, great! What would be like? What's the most interesting place so far that you would say that you've been?
They're all so unique.
Or what's the furthest? What's the
surprise?
Turkey was a surprise. The turkey is always a surprise.
Yeah,
it always is.
Yeah.
So what would be surprising about the turkey? Is there a dish called the turkey surprise? There should be.
I think so. If not, Steven.
Steven. Yeah. Well, let's make that for Thanksgiving this year. Happy Thanksgiving, Canadians, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
perfect.
Oh yeah.
Well.
Yeah. But yeah, so turkey surprise. So what did you find surprising about the turkey?
It's just more diverse than I thought it was, like landscape wise and historically wise. They have like ancient Roman and Greek temples, and you can go in the mosques there where you can't go in the mosques in some countries, and yeah.
Did they have
Great.
neon signs in front of them that say loose mosques? Just constantly, loose mosques, come on in.
No, but they do. I don't remember how many times a day it is, and maybe it's like 7, 9 or something. They do blast prayers through the mosques. So, and there's like so many mosques in the city, so you just hear this cacophony of prayers going over each other, and it happens very
That's
early.
pretty amazing.
Yeah.
What do you
Great,
do?
Jess.
Do you have to stop and listen to those prayers, or can you be in line at a convenience store like, yeah, I get it.
Well, like right now, I think they still have like freedom of religion and stuff. So you don't have, and as tourists, you don't have to do any of that. But if you're practicing, you should like stop and pray. And I think they like find a spot usually to like sit down and pray. I don't know much about the religion, so I just that's what I saw.
Okay, kind of a touchy thing, talking about religion, you don't really know about it.
Yeah.
People like,
But it's fascinating. It's fascinating.
Like, no, we don't. Oh.
Now, are you the kind of person who travels and that you get to Turkey and you're like, I gotta find the first KFC. I gotta go find me the KFC in Turkey, or I'm going to Aruba. I hope that Little Caesars is here.
I don't, but I will tell you, there's like a 7-Eleven in every country I've been to. There's always a McDonald's. There's always a Burger King. But they always have something interesting about them, something local from there that you wouldn't find in any restaurant here or any McDonald's here, which is a restaurant. It's not everyone calls it that.
What's the weirdest, or I guess furthest from what we would expect thing you found in a McDonald's?
There was some interesting stuff in China, and I'm not entirely sure what it all was.
Yeah, you go to a Chinese market even, and you don't know what it all is.
Yeah.
But tasty. Did you notice if any like of those fast food joints served Orbits as a drink? No. Because you know what? Actually, we had people are talking about Orbits here, and I guess you can get some, Bunny, here for $37.95. Pineapple banana.
$37.95. How much do you get? A bucket?
I don't know. We're not sure yet, but we'll find out. Look, let us know out there.
Okay, here's how we get Orbits. Orbits. If you're out there, the people who made Orbits and cared about Orbits, we have given you more screen time tonight than you've had in 20 years, Orbits. Give us some free Orbits.
This is going to be the comeback.
Your name has been said more times tonight. This is it. Orbits is coming back. You know what? You're out there all drinking regular drinks with no balls in it. Get an Orbits.
Get some balls, everybody. Just send us your Orbits. Just go ahead and send us a check to the RV in Laughlin. That's where we're at.
Send it.
Great.
Now, Brandy, when you're traveling, do you have have you got it down to a science of what you take on a travel?
Yeah, for the most part. It takes me a really long time to pack, but I only use a backpack, so usually.
Nice. Well, speaking of time here, we actually got a question.
What is the most?
Oh, go ahead. I guess your question first, Bunny.
No, let's do the guess. I got mine.
Oh no. Okay. Well, hold on. I think we got a delay going on here today. Anyway, hey, if Brandy likes traveling, would she time travel? If so, what time would she visit? There's a one. Have you ever done that? Have you ever time traveled? Have you ever
No, not yet. Been working on it.
Okay.
If future's not an option, I would want to go, I think, to when the dinosaurs were here, because I think it'd be really cool to see the dinosaurs. And not
But the problem with that, I don't know. Yeah, the thing about that, I don't know if you could actually, the air was not for us back then. So that'd be the problem. You just need to bring something to breathe with.
Yeah, I probably put it in my backpack already.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Yeah. What's the most versatile thing you take with you on your traveling?
A carabiner.
That's the thing that on you pop it to things, right?
I love carabiners. You can clip anything to it if you need to attach rope to something, if you need to fashion a laundry line, if you want to put your water bottle on outside your backpack, need to connect something.
There you go. That's Bunny. That's our next product is the Stinky and Bunny carabiner.
Ooh.
The Stinky and Bunny carabiner, but it doesn't really work right. It lets you down every time. Yeah,
just like we do. So Brandy too, you say that you're an adventurer. Now what's the difference? Okay, what's the difference between a traveler and an adventurer?
My definition would just be I look for things that maybe might, when I travel, I look for things that might kill me, or have a higher chance of killing me, I guess.
Okay, great. That sounds like a lot of fun. But the thing is here that now this contradicts because you're like, oh, I'm trying to find things that kill me, but you are a lover of life.
Exactly.
So
I do it safe way.
You're trying to find something that'll kill what you love. I'm just saying.
It's true. It's like what's the dichotomy of man or something? It's like these two things, the yin and yang, that exist within me that I have to balance my want for adventure and that it might affect my love of life.
Oh, balance. That's all. That's what it's all about. It's just like, I want to have another drink, and I know I'm gonna feel it, but I do it anyway. That's kind of my yin yang.
Yeah. I think you're more of a yang yang.
A yang yang, you're a yin yang. Okay. You know what, Brandy? It was lovely to talk to you, but we got one more guest to talk to, and then we're gonna come back to you, and we're gonna talk to you again.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, we'd love to talk more to you. Thank you so much, Brandy. It was great to have you. We'll see you in a bit.
Don't go traveling yet. Stick around.
No, don't go check out those dinosaurs if you can, because we're not gonna join you yet. Hey, okay, here's our next guest. You ready for this, buddy? You want to give me something?
Oh yeah.
Firefighter, 15 years on the streets of Las Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, John.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Hey, John.
How you guys doing?
Oh,
We're doing good.
It's been fun so far tonight. We haven't cheered.
It's been great.
Cheers to you, John, and thank you for what you do, because I see here that you're a paramedic / firefighter. So is that one thing or two things?
It's two things. So I'm currently also the engineer, so I drive the fire truck like every 7-year-old's dream.
Oh,
and
nice.
then when I get to there, then I can treat the patient also. So patient care is my responsibility on my fire engine.
Well, isn't that great? Thank you so much for
Now,
doing that.
John, did you go through all of that work just so you could go to a bar and get all the ladies? Like, I don't want half the ladies. I'm gonna get all the ladies.
Well, I would say yes. However, since my wife was married to me at the time, I just got the one lady.
Okay.
And it was the one I had before I was in the fire department.
So this wasn't about getting ladies as much as it was about getting into that calendar.
Yes, I would say that's yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you get to do both calendars? The sexy guys of the fire station?
I get to do the fire station calendar and then the old washed up fireman calendar. Both those calendars are on my list.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So
Yeah.
They don't have a special designated paramedic calendar?
No, because it would be a bunch of overweight, out of shape guys. That's what, yeah.
But then they'd have pictures of them with your grandma, and it would be like, I saved your grandma.
Exactly.
There you go. Nice. And
that's exactly what would happen.
Yeah. So, John, how have you been? What have you been doing with your? Well, I guess now. Would you be considered essential?
Most firefighters are considered essential. I'm considered sort of essential, but yes, we're essential. Which means being essential just means that you have to go to work.
Yeah, because I was just wondering, like, because if firefighters weren't essential, like if we were just going to go, something burning, we just let it burn right now. Is that essential? I don't know.
But in a perfect world, you would work less because we'd have less fires. Like in a perfect situation, we'd want you out there working less and less because it would mean less fires.
Yeah.
But we know it's not a perfect world.
My whole goal in life is to not do anything when I go to work.
Yeah.
Because that means I have a great day and everybody else has a great day. Because if I'm going someplace to see someone, they're probably not having a great day.
Yeah.
That's a prank, right? For something. But hey, John, we got a question here for you.
Okay.
Now, the cat in the tree thing, is that a real thing? Have you ever had
I have not rescued a cat in a tree. However, I did rescue a rabbit out of a car accident. And I rescued a hamster once.
Oh my God! You
cage.
put that in a calendar, John
I'm a-
Petrini.
John, hey John, I'm afraid to ask. Where did you save the hamster from? Is it
Listen, I think this is a family show, so I
Okay.
don't
That's
want
what I
to.
thought. That's what I
And
You
that
thought.
know,
hamster has been
we-
relocated to a family, and we don't want to
Yes.
stir anything up.
After several weeks of rehab, or not rehab, well, rehab too, but PTSD counseling, the hamster was placed in another home. Let's put it that way.
Great. Okay, good. That's good. So John, yeah, what is that? What are you drinking there?
Vodka tonic.
Oh, cheers to you.
Cheers to you, gentlemen. Thank you very much for having me.
Of course. Now, John, with all the time you have at the station, it just sounds awesome to be like, I got to go down to the station. All the time you have down there, when you get called on a fire, have you ever like rescued someone and then on your way down the ladder been like, we were at the last show on our Netflix queue, you idiot. We were on the last episode and I got to come out here?
Well, yes, but the nice part about Netflix is it pauses.
That's
You know,
true.
the things that are frustrating are when like the hockey game's on or the football game's on, and then you're like, I didn't see the last quarter. Those are the things where you're yelling at the old lady that you're carrying down the ladder. You know,
Yeah.
Netflix not so much,
Like-
but the football game, oh yes,
I
But if
saved your
there's-
dog. I hope he knows who won the Stanley Cup.
exactly.
But do you ever do that? Like, if you're over at a place, let's say doing something and there's a game on, do you ever just go, hey, Charlie, turn on the TV. Let's see what the score is while you're taking care of business?
Do you know what's funny is that I was actually, when I worked on the ambulance, I was on a call, and I remember seeing the Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake halftime show on the TV as it happened while we were loading the patient from the hospital bed to the gurney. So yes, that does happen.
Interesting.
Yes. I remember exactly where I was, which is sort of strange.
Yeah, well, we all know where we were that day.
All of us.
I was in the RV. Bunny was in the RV too, sitting here having a can of beans.
I think before it, I was a boy, and then I was a man.
Yeah,
All of a sudden,
I can
was
see
a
that.
man.
I can see that.
the day of transition for a lot of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, does your shirt say Belarus? It doesn't, does it?
It does not say Belarus, no.
Okay, good. Well, not good. Like, sorry, any Belarusians.
I mean, would
out
that be
there
bad?
huh?
No.
But okay.
We'll have to check in at what Belarus's McDonald's is serving.
Oh yeah, I wonder what they're doing for on their menu. Anybody look that up? That would be great to know what Belarus is serving. See if they got Orbits. John, you ever drank Orbits?
I
The
never
ball drink?
drank Orbits. I was thinking you were talking about boba, but Orbits, I haven't had the Orbits.
This was like if Boba's younger brother, who liked to skateboard and wear Jinko jeans, was running around.
Jinko jeans. You're taking me back, Bunny. You're taking me back.
That's Orbits, the drink of Jinko jean wearers.
That's right. I never had Orbits, but Jinko jeans. Oh yeah.
You did.
Oh, yeah.
You weren't drinking
I
right
did.
back then.
No, not at all. I was too young.
What are the? I think I missed out on the Jinko jeans. I've been wearing kind of the same type
They're
of
the
stuff.
jeans where, like, if you had 8 extra feet at the end of your leg, you could fit them all in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're just
That's
really
right.
long. So you're stepping on your jeans. They're just too long.
No, they're wide.
Wide.
Oh, a
They're
bell
wide.
bottom. But
Well,
Yeah, but
it's
like to the
pretty bell
max.
bottom.
yeah, to
Okay.
the max. Like, you can take full stride and your jeans won't move.
Oh,
Yeah. Since we're
Great.
talking about timely references, it's just like that Talking Heads video
Yeah,
with the giant suit.
right?
Oh,
Right.
right. Okay, got it. Well,
Me and Bunny, you know what? Yeah,
Yeah, you know they were cracking an Orbits open after that video shoot.
I'm sure.
Oh, I love the tiny balls going down my throat. I love all those tiny little balls.
Nothing more fun than tiny balls. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well, maybe, you know what? If Brandy ever gets the time traveling thing down, maybe that's something she can do is go back, get it, grab us some orbits.
If they're $37 a pop, yeah, she should.
Yeah, exactly. Come
Yeah,
back,
for sure.
sell those things on the eBays. Jace. Hey, John.
Yes.
You know, it was amazing talking to you. But we're kind of getting 7:4. We're getting to the end of our time here. So what we'd like to do is we'd like to keep you on. Don't go anywhere, John.
Don't,
Stay right where you
unless you get a call to go into work, and then you got to go.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
not. Are you
well,
at work?
No, I'm not at work.
But could that happen? Could you be sitting at home having your vodka tonic, and then all of a sudden it's like ring ring, hey, we need an extra guy.
Yes. They call that getting mandatory, which basically means if you pick up the phone and talk to the chief, you're going to work. So sometimes you gotta be careful depending on what's going on in your life. Like if you're going on vacation, everybody knows don't answer the phone. The whole family knows not to answer the phone because if chief calls, you're going to work.
Does it count if your kid answers the phone and he's like, "Put me on with your dad"? And they're like,
Yep.
He is in outer space. Sorry. Plow.
Funny story. Do you want a funny story?
Yeah, that's what we do this for.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I don't want to step on anybody's toes. So I'm in Hawaii, and guess who calls on my honeymoon with the girl I met after I dropped all the water? See what I did there? I'm in Hawaii, and the chief called me and said, "Hey, John, you got to come to work." And I said, "Chief, I'm in Hawaii." And he said, "All right, forget I called," because I was in Hawaii and he knew I wasn't going to get there today. But that did happen. I was actually in Hawaii and got called to go to work.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Wow. So that's like we had the same problem with getting called in to work.
Oh yeah. People are calling all the time.
Yeah. Hey, Stinky and Bunny, we need you all the time. We don't go. We don't
for
worry
a couple of handsome devils to come here and do some comedy all the time, John. All the time.
There's always a need for a 6-foot rabbit, I'm sure.
The difference is though we never show up. So great to talk to you, John. And we're gonna keep talking to you, but we're gonna bring back our other guests here.
Wonderful.
We're gonna bring back in my cards here. We're gonna bring back Linus and Brandy. Linus, Brandy. Hey, Linus, how you doing?
Wait, Linus, will you give me a little bit of that sweet cymbal action?
Was that? Oh.
Skip it up. You gotta make up a song about just animals doing stuff. Ooh, the crocodile went to pay his bill at the car dealership.
You know what I thought that was, Linus, in your hand? I was hoping that was a screwdriver and you're actually building that bike.
Oh, it's I'm writing out a plan to build the bike.
Yeah. They didn't send one. They just sent a bunch of parts. You got to build your own.
You got to make your own plan. Got to make your own instructions. But, ladies and gentlemen, I brought all of you back for the question of the day. Bunny, music.
Question of the day. Boop, boop. Question of the day. He's going to ask it. You're going to answer it. The question of the day. School-a-dat, 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 school-a-dow.
All right. Okay, here it is. Question of the day. What's the trending costume this year for Halloween 2020? Oh, boy. What's it going to be? Predictions. Anybody have a guess at that?
I'm guessing it's going to be a ton of Tiger King type stuff. People from the Tiger King.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I would think that it would.
Oh, go ahead, John.
I would think it would be sexy Tiger King because anything that's trending is always sexy. Sexy nurse, sexy Tiger King, sexy refrigerator, sexy everything.
Yeah, that's the thing right now nowadays. Well, I guess it's always been the sexy, right? It's like that's why That's why our show is doing so trending right now. Because
the sexiest.
It's got a very sexy show. We hear that.
Do you think that someone will develop a sexy Stinky outfit for the ladies?
Oh,
it's all tail.
I'm almost sure of it. Yeah, totally.
Here's a challenge for everybody out there. I want to see your best Stinky and Bunny Halloween costumes.
Cosplay as us.
Yeah, and go ahead and hashtag Stinky and Bunny. Yeah, just hashtag Stinky Bunny so we can see it. Put it out there. Send it to us.
Also, if you have time, hashtag Orbits. You never know.
Hashtag Orbits in the same post. Make sure it's in the same post, and you'll. Yeah. I don't know. You'll win something.
You can get $64 worth of Orbits.
You can. You sure can.
Yeah, not from us because we're not.
I did look while we were while I was in the green room, and Orbits was made by Clearly Canadian.
Oh my God! Your people, Stinky. Your people did this.
Great. Oh, someone likes our challenge. So yeah, let's go ahead and everybody show us your Stinky Bunny outfits. Not right now. You can take a few days.
Not right now. Take time on them. Make sure they're good.
We want you looking good. Because I think that's going to be the trending costume this year is the Stinky Bunny. The sexy Stinky Bunny, but that's given. So
Brandy, what do you think that trending costume's going to be?
Well, I just learned about this recently, the whole WAP thing. So I think you could pick your own meaning of it and dress up, and then that would be the joke. So it'd be like walking a pony. You know, you could be walking a pony for your costume.
That's pretty good. That's endless possibilities. You could go out in like 5 different costumes that night.
Exactly.
So what is this thing? It's called
WAP. W-A-P.
It's a song, Stinky. We'll look it up later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I look it up now? No? Okay. I guess we're running out of time. Oh, wow. WAP. Okay.
You're in an interesting place right now because you're in the place before you know what it is.
Yeah.
That's you know what?
Cherish this.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Always interesting. I never know what is about to become of anything. Okay, great. A WAP. A wizard
like
after party.
Wife and pastor.
Yeah, waking a porcupine.
Perfect.
Yeah, we could all go as it. Different things.
Yeah.
Poker.
Okay, I'm gonna look this up somehow. I think would it be my Encyclopedia Britannica set? Maybe
it might be.
Yeah, it might be.
You're gonna feel like just before the halftime show and then afterwards. It's gonna be the same thing.
You might. Can you become more of a man?
I'm a different person.
Yeah, I am too.
Linus, what do you think that next big costume's gonna be?
I think there's probably going to be a lot this year that are things with masks. So either like Wild West bandits or like Cobra guys, like G.I. Joe Cobra guys.
You're right.
Yeah, probably.
Safety.
Anybody out there too on the Periscopes and the Facebooks and the whatevers? You could also suggest the costume, the big trending costume too. We like to have a dialogue with you. But John, you just said everything's sexy, right? The Tiger King's gonna be Tiger King sexy. Is there anything though that's like, oh, I had another idea that's not Tiger King?
Let's see. This year for my children is Mario. Mario Party.
Timeless.
And Descendants. My daughter is very into the Descendants. So that purple Descendants costumes.
Oh, like and carrying around a banjo or?
Yeah, if you don't have 12-year-olds, then you don't know what's going on. I actually have a 9-year-old, so that's
not that movie.
This is my whole world.
But isn't that movie that ding 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 the dueling banjo?
That's Deliverance.
That's Deliverance. Yeah, that's Deliverance.
That's
a different Halloween
movie,
costume.
But you don't want to see what they're getting into.
It's a
not
a complicated family tree.
That's right. We've all the timely references today. Yeah, all at least 30 years old on this show.
Great. Yeah, I'm just trying to. But,
What's
wow.
your favorite Descendants character, John?
My favorite Descendants character is Mal.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, played by Dove Cameron, of course. And because that's my daughter's favorite character, and that's the one I know. So I have learned more about Descendants than I've ever wanted to know. We have the Descendants spellbook. We have the Descendants costumes. We have, I don't know, whatever you think we would have Descendants, we have it. So
Not bad.
Well, that's
not bad. Let me just tell you.
A fly swatter. It's a couple's costume.
Fly swatter. That's good.
So,
Who's that? Wait, it's a couple.
It's a couple's costume. I guess there's a swatter, and the fly swatter and a fly.
I think
fly,
it's just Mike Pence and a swatter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a patch of silver hair and a fly. There's fly swatter and Mike Pence.
I think a good costume would be COVID-18. And you just you're at a party and you're like, hey, what am I? What am I? Chopped liver? What am I?
My older brother gets all the attention.
Hey, this guy, that time I was doing it before he was doing it.
Yeah, our 1970s kids costume, old school mask. Yeah, you can breathe with them. Yeah, the 1970 kid. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
What was I?
Was anybody old enough to remember the 1970s kids costume? Now,
well, that's the thing. Maybe
on the firefighter theme, I actually had an emergency firefighter's costume with the plastic mask, and if you licked the inside, it felt like you were tripping. It was very strange.
Oh my
Just
gosh!
so you know.
Is that why you became a firefighter? Did we all become the jobs of things we wore when we were kids?
Not a swamp monster, as far as I know.
I know. I'm not a Ninja Turtle.
That's a good one.
Or a Smurf. I don't think I'm a Smurf. I'm wearing blue.
I think you're too pale to be a Smurf, but hey, it's all good.
You know what? I had no dreams then. I have no dreams now. So I'm kind of the same.
I think you were born in that tie, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. This was my dad, I think, put this on me when I was born. That was that.
And then he left forever.
Yep. Yeah, you have to bring that up. Geez, that's ending the show on a downer.
That could be a good thing. That could be a good thing.
That was horrific.
Yeah.
Maybe. I never met the guy, so maybe it is a good thing.
He could be a real loser.
Maybe that's something else I'll look up. I'll look up WAP and my dad.
And your dad.
Do your dad first.
Maybe like a Venn diagram, they'll crisscross a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Could
hey,
be.
there's always the positive. He could be Bill Gates. You never know.
Now I should look it up.
Should look him up.
I did that. Yeah. Maybe document me finding my dad. That'd be a good idea. Hey, you know what?
That's a show.
We're pretty much running out of time. We got to head to the after party. Speaking of the after party, ladies and gentlemen, we have this thing. It's called Patreon, and patreon.com/Stinky Bunny. Go ahead. You can support us on our show. Really, we couldn't do this, or we couldn't keep doing this if it wasn't for our supporters. I would like to thank a couple of those right now. I'd like to thank Bill and Janice Shipman for your support, and Ashley McCoy for your support. We got more, of course, but just mentioned a couple there. You get to come to the after party if you're a patron.
That's right. It's not too late if you do it right now.
Yeah, I'll maybe see it, and then I'll try to see it, and then we'll invite you to the party. We'll let you know how to get in. That's the only way you can.
I'll tell you this: most of the levels are cheaper than an Orbitz.
Yes, cheaper than Orbitz, ladies and gentlemen. So we appreciate everybody's support. Of course, if you can't support, that's cool. We just like watching you. We don't watch you; you watch us.
If it's we watch Linus.
Yeah, we watch Linus all the time.
We definitely have.
We're
dialed in on Linus.
I wonder if anybody's creeped out right now that we're watching them.
You wouldn't even know.
I would, yeah, exactly, yeah. It's you know what? It's all cool. It's all cool. I was roughing up the show, wasn't I? That's where I was. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you all for being here on the Facebooks and the Twitches and the Periscopes and the and here in the Zoom and the Facebooks or whatever. I don't know. Thank you so much for watching us. Thank you for continuing to watch us. And thank you so much to our guests that came and joined us today. Thank you very much Linus, for being here. Thank you very much, Brandy. Thank you very much, John. Great to have you all. And of course, please make pictures of yourselves in Stinky and Bunny costumes and show us that on the social medias. And we'll see you again next Tuesday, same time, same place. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take care until then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you at the after
Bye.
party.
Bye-bye.